Welcome, Total Pro Nation. It's Lambo's Water Sports, presented by Sideline Sports Network. And today we're going to be talking about Gregg Popovich. Yes, Gregg Popovich has signed a 5-year extension worth more than $80 million, which is surprising the value of new coach Monty Williams, who has signed earlier with the Detroit Pistons, who got fired as the head coach for the Phoenix Suns. Does Gregg Popovich deserve it? Yes. Gregg Popovich is one of the best NBA coaches in America. They gave him the 5-year extension. He's the highest paid coach in NBA. Popovich is 74 years of age. He passed Don Nelson in the March of 2022 for the most career wins by an NBA coach following the 2022 to 23 season. Like I said, Gregg Popovich has 1,366 wins and 761 losses. He is also third all time in playoff victories at 170. Along as well, Gregg Popovich also serves as the Spurs president of basketball operations, and it's possible his new deal allows him to earn the contract even if he doesn't coach for a full 5 years. I think he'll coach for a full 5 years. I think this has a impact of, I guess, his wife dying. I think about 3-4 years ago. So I guess this is his sanctuary. This is his recovery. So I expect Gregg Popovich to be around for a very long time. Um, he took over as the interim head coach for the San Antonio Spurs back in the '96 season, where they drafted Tim Duncan following the season after winning the NBA lottery. And then they started a consecutive streak of 22 trips to the playoffs, which ended in 2019 to 2020. And then the Spurs also as well have 4 consecutive losing seasons. However, they won the lottery when they signed Victor Wembanyama, who has been heard as one of the best basketball prospects of all time. Now, like I said, with that guy, I'm not sure how good he's going to be. We're going to have to see how that goes. Um, Following the draft, Popovich also discussed how he enjoyed the past season despite going 22-60, which is, is it uncharacteristic for him? No, he says a lot of things. Um, as well. So we'll see how that goes. Gregg Popovich says they enjoyed the season because they had great guys character wise, and it didn't matter how much they lost. What mattered was that the film session the next day is what they had to do to get better, and they be at practice or the next game try to fulfill everything the team wanted to do. So in a sense, it was one of the most sound strange, most enjoyable years. It was fun in a way. They weren't on TV as much because they sucked. But you just go out and work and you don't worry about the results, other players developing, and a team understanding going forward. So it looks like in that scenario this past season, it looks like Gregg Popovich was a very, very patient coach. Despite Gregg Popovich winning 5 NBA titles, um, he's not going to get fired anytime soon. So do I agree with this? It's not about me. I think the players are going to get better. I think the San Antonio Spurs, they're going to win more than 22 games. Like I said, I don't see the San Antonio Spurs going to the playoffs now, but I do see them being maybe a ninth or a 10th seed where they win around 35, maybe 40 games. And I think the Spurs will be competitive. But like I said, with them having 4 consecutive losing seasons, you're not going to see them on TV as much. But I agree that Gregg Popovich should be the highest paid coach in the NBA. He deserves it. I love me some Gregg Popovich, especially the old Spurs days, the 2014 Spurs days when they won their last championship against the Miami Heat, and they sent the big three out of the way. So, how good are the Spurs? I think the only guy that scored about 20 points a game was Keldon Johnson, who used to play for the University of Kentucky. So, we'll see how this goes. I think this is the right signing by the Spurs. They did it in the correct fashion. He deserves to get paid. He's been patient with the team with 4 consecutive losing seasons. Most coaches, it's not about they get fired, but they lose their patience. And I think Popovich, like I said, he's 74 years of age. He's an older man. So we'll see how that goes with the Spurs. But like I said, with this guy, Victor Wembanyama, I'm not sure he's all that because, like I said, in summer league, he only scored 9 points in a game. And I'm not shaming the man, but I got to see how good he plays. And like I said about this guy, Victor Wembanyama, he got to put some muscle on his body. That's all I have to say. But we'll see how that goes. So thank you, Total Pro Nation. If you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tune into the recent content of Lambo's Water Sports, presented by Sideline Sports Network. Don't forget to check out the Championship Coaches Clinic presented by Coach Troy Taylor. Over 180 videos of content. And don't forget to check out the Life Letters featuring Coach Taylor and Coach Ball, which appears on Monday through Friday mornings at 7 or 7:30. Tune in to the Totem Pole Nation. We will be seeing you.